export as PDF. First of all, we'll see how to export the complete workbook. For that, we need to take the object for this workbook. Dot export as PDF format. Then Excel type PDF. Either you can take a PDF or XPS. XPS is a Microsoft alternate for PDF. We'll see the difference. First of all, we'll take a PDF. Then we need to give form name. Worksheet name, PDF file name where you want to save. We'll save it on. We'll save it here. And specify the name you want to give for this file. We'll save it as test first PDF file. Let us execute this one. It is going to export the whole workbook. It may create several pages depending on the data and depending on the sheet. If you have any blank sheet, it is not going to create any PDF pages for this sheet. Let us try. Wherever there is data, it is going to create that. Sign macro, export as PDF. It is publishing the PDF file and it is done. It didn't took even 5 seconds. So it should be here. Okay, file is here and it is about 1.5 MB. Okay. There are total 199 pages in this PDF file. This is from the first sheet. It has 721 rows and each row might be divided into 3 or 5 pages depending on the length, because I see only 2 columns in one page. This is another sheet. This is our dashboard. This could be this sheet. Yes. So this is how we export the complete workbook as a PDF format. And same thing we can export as XPS also. Let us see the difference. I'll copy and paste. Just I'll say change the format here, and I'll put a comment on this line, and instead of a PDF we'll select a XPS format. Let us see what is the difference between these two. Okay, done. Uh, Here is the XPS document and this is PDF. PDF took 1.5 MB for the same workbook and XPS took less than that. Let us see how many pages it has created. It also created 199 pages. So you can see here, even this file has 199 pages, but size is less. But sometimes what I see is PDF PDF file takes less size, and most of the time I prefer a PDF format, and most of the users and clients prefer PDF format. So always try to create a PDF format instead of XPS. So this is about the XPS.
Irfan?
Yeah.
So, like, can't we transfer the whole table in one page? I mean, like, only three columns are coming. So it won't make any sense. Like, the table is just not readable properly.
Excel has how many columns? And it can go and go, right?
Mm-hmm.
And do you see us lines here, dotted lines?
Mm.
This divides
Yes.
a page. This is one page. This is in another page. When you go to print preview, you can't print that. You can't print a whole sheet in one page.
Mm-hmm.
Got it? The same way PDF also works.
Okay.
If you want to take a printout of this sheet, it may take some 150 pages something. It is not a MS Word file. This is MS Excel, and it may have 255 columns, or maybe 255 into 255 columns. Right? We can
Yes.
we can keep on adding. That doesn't mean that all can be fitted in one page. So Um, next, we'll see a specific worksheet. How to transfer only a specific worksheet, any of the sheet, uh, as a PDF file. For that, you can use sheets of name of the sheet, or you can use index 1 or 2 if you are sure. It is better to use a name, then rest is same. Instead of workbook, we'll be using a worksheet. This time we'll take first sheet. Okay. Let us execute this. We can also execute from here. You guys already know. Okay. It should override this, and it became 94 KB. Earlier it was 1.4 MB, and it is having only 2 pages. Though there are 3 columns, but all the 3 columns cannot be fit, so it came in 2 pages. Let us see how to convert a specific range, not a complete workbook, not a complete sheet, but a specific range. For that, range, specify the range. I'll copy and paste. I think already copied. We'll use A1 to A24. Otherwise, we'll use B1 to B19. B1 to B19. Either, first of all, we need to specify the sheet name.
Irfan?
Yeah.
In the real scenario, is it like they want to, I mean, client wants options like either to export one page or export a particular range, whatever it is, like take it as an input and give it as a PDF. Is that how it comes in the real scenarios?
Right.
Okay.
And all the 3 requirements are possible. Like,
Right.
some workbooks we may need to export as is, some worksheets, specific worksheets, and specific ranges.
Okay. Okay. So basically, it's mostly like either reporting or updating the database or extracting the data.
Yeah, and mostly,
Broadly into these three categories.
yeah, in Excel, 70% of the work is reporting.
Right, right.
And for generating reports, definitely we need data from different sources.
Correct. So is it like some may want it to be through Access and some people want it through Excel? Is it like that? Depending on the environments that they have or the accessibility they have, what is it?
Uh,
In what scenarios do they ask it to be, reporting from Access or reporting from Excel?
It completely sometimes depend on VBA, sometimes depend on clients, sometimes depends on users. And sometimes we need to create both in Excel as well as in MS Access, because
Mhm.
some users are comfortable only with the Excel, so they want in Excel only. And it is possible that we can create the same project in Excel as well as in MS Access.
Yes.
The same thing. There is like a few differences will be there, uh, but everything is possible.
So if, whenever such system is in place in the client's place, is it like this is in addition to the other reporting systems that they might have at the enterprise level? Specific to that project, they want anything additional. In that case, they pitch in with these kind of requirements.
Like even suppose if you are working for an organization for 2 years, you may work for a same department, but you'll see that you'll be working on different projects, and each project is independent of other. They
Hmm.
are not related to each other, even in the same organization.
Hmm.
Sometimes possible that they may ask to upgrade, or they may ask to fix the existing applications, and sometimes it's a new application or new tool.
Okay.
Let us test this uh, PDF. It is going to override the existing one. So it didn't took even a second to create that, and you can see that date and time. It's 9:58 a.m. 9:58 a.m. It is only 84 KB. We took the specific range, and specific data is on the PDF file. So, so this is also one of the important. Uh, Next, we'll move to forms.
Irfan, is there a limit to the amount of to the size of data that Access can support?
Earlier, it was there, but right now they claim that you can have unlimited size almost.
So depending on your local disk and all that, right?
Right. But that is not true. They are claiming, but once the size of the file increases over a GB, then it's it is possible that the performance goes down, and that is the practical experience.
Oh, so practically you mean anything more than 1 GB is ideally not a good choice to use Access, right?
Right. That's why MS Access came with a functionality of splitting backend and front end, and we have our linked tables. So, but now what we can do is we can divide data in multiple files as a backend, and we can have one front end.
Oh, multiple Access databases and one front end.
Right. Let us say data is in
Uh,
about 10 GB. We can divide 10 GB
right.
into 10 files, like different tables
Okay,
in different files, and all the files can be linked into the front end.
correct, correct.
So front end will be hardly some MBs, less than 100 MB,
Right, right.
but still we can use all the 100 GB data, 10 GB data, whatever it may be.
And for Excel, what is the size?
Even Excel, we have seen like practically in 2011, when it went up 75 MB also, it stopped working.
Uh,
But that was 2007 version. Now
mhm.
after 2007, they have 2010, 2013. So hope this 2010 and 2015 at least support 100 GB. I mean 1 GB.
Okay. And in practical scenario, we connect to enterprise data warehousing systems also with Access,
Yes, sometimes any database,
any database.
like with through ODBC, you can connect to any database. So
Great.
we don't have to worry whether it's a data warehouse or it's a production server. Most likely, these reports are not created by taking production data. Like always it,
Right. It's mostly through these enterprise data warehousing systems and all.
yeah. Even if they want to create a report from a production, what they do is they create it next day or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Any other question?
That's it.
So today we'll see forms in Excel, and forms are similar, controls are similar to MS Access. For that, right click, insert user form. You are directly into a design mode, and these are your controls available in Excel. Label box, text box, already we know. Just we'll see how we can add list to this list boxes. Okay, list box and combo box. Rest of the things are similar, but still we'll see at least one example. Okay, then what we have, drop down list, list box, then checkbox, and radio buttons, and a command button. Rest of them are I don't consider anything importance in that right now, at least in Excel. Here are the properties. These properties are less comparing to the MS Access, so you have only few things to set up, and of course names are important to identify this controls. For now, I'll name it as txt test, and cmb test, and lst text. So let us see how to add items or list items in this combo box and list box. For going into the VBO code for this form, just double click on it. We did not change the name, that's why it's coming as command1.click. And here are your controls list, and for each control you have some events. Here how you can go back to your user form from here, or even you can go to Excel from here. When I click on the command button, it should add a list, drop down list, items to the drop down list. So let us see. It's a CMB test dot add item is the method, and you can, if you have few lists to add, a few items to add, then you can add it from here. Red, just I'll copy paste, and we'll have 5 items here. Green, blue, pink. Okay, this is for combo box, and the same thing, same method works for list box also. There is no change except for the name of the list box. Is that LST? Sure, it's LST. LST text. That's okay. Let us, yeah,
Text. It's LST text. TEXT.
okay. Okay, right. Let us execute this part and see. From here you can execute the form. Otherwise you can add a button on the dashboard. Open form. And we need to write the code for opening the form. We are not writing. Okay. Sub open form test. Name of the user form, we didn't change the name. It is user form 1 dot show. Assign the macro which we created just now. Open form test. Okay. Until we click this button, it is not going to add the list. So this is what we added manually. Yeah. But most of the time it should be from the range. So we'll see what are the different ways we can add this list. So for now I'll comment this block. Let us take a loop for I is equal to 1 to, otherwise 0 to 100. Is equal to next. Then we want to add a item, and item is I. Suppose we want to add 0 to 100 in the combo box as well as in the list box. Okay. So when we execute the command button, it should add 0 to 100. Okay. Right now nothing is there. Now what if we have to add a list from a, let us say we want this list in the combo box or list box. Then how we'll do that? Okay. I'll block this also. Excel has a name range function. That function is used throughout the workbook. What you have to do is just select the cells and name it here. There are different ways to name it, but we'll name it here. MS Access Contents. The same way, if you want this list, then you can name it as VBA Contents. You can give any meaningful name. For this, you can use, there are some blank spaces. I'll remove that. Okay. Excel contents. So whatever you are naming, there is a manager for this. It's a name manager. You can also define from here. Give the name and give the range. But easiest is this one. Just select and name it here. And if you want to delete or make changes, you can go to manager, name manager, and you can edit or delete, or you can add new also here. We'll take a different command button for this. I want to get rid of this. Remove. Right click, remove. Values from name range. It is called name range. And also we'll name this button this time CMD name ranges. So for getting this, we have to write a few lines of codes, but this should be not more than some 6 lines. Dim clock as location as range, because name range is nothing but a range. Then dim worksheet as worksheet. You can give any name. Then set worksheet, which worksheet you want to use. Set worksheet is equal to worksheets of first sheet. Then write a loop for each loop for each C location in worksheet dot range. What is the name range we want to use here? First we'll try with MS Access contents, right? Name should match. For should end with next, and even we can use clog here. And name of the combo box is CMB test dot add item C location dot value, because now we have the range in C location, and we are whatever the range is, we want to get the value from it. Before that, we'll make the name is correct. Let us execute this. Okay, we got the contents from the Excel sheet. Tables, ODBC, link tables. This is what we have named it as a range. Okay, in the same button we'll get a different range in list box. Just copy and paste this. 3 lines of code, and here change the name. I think it's a VBA contents, and list box name is LST text. Just make sure the name is correct, VBA contents. So when I click this should have MS Access contents, and this should have VBA contents. Here we got the VBA contents, variable data types, conditions, constraints, and here we got MS Access contents. Okay, so it's very simple. Just declare a variable for a range. Here in Excel, everything is range. If you select this cell, this is also a range. If you select from here to here, it's a range. If you select from here to here, it's a range. Okay, everything is range. And we need a worksheet. So let me see. Okay. So let us see how to get the value from this checkbox and option buttons. Checkbox value, option button value. So name is, did we change the name? No. Checkbox 1 dot value, but we'll assign this to text box. It's a txt test dot value is equal to this, and the and for on this button we'll write for the option button. We'll take option, we did not change the name, option button 1 dot value. Even this one will send it to text box. So right now checkbox is right now it is checked. Let us see the value. It should display in the text box now. It's showing true. Let me uncheck this. Then it false. And let us try with the option button. It is true. Now when the option button is not selected, then it is false. So this is how you get the value from a checkbox or option button. You may have to use this in the code, like you may have it on the forms in MS Access as well as in Excel. So just get this values and update the tables or update the Excel sheet or take your actions on the code.
But Irfan, we can like we can write text also for them, like male, female, when we give the option of male, female for the checkboxes.
That is the caption, but the value will be the same. You can just change the name of here label, but still value it returns as true or false. It is not going to return a mail when you write a mail on it or something. It is
Mhm.
always going to return either true or false.
Okay. And in case of checkbox, suppose if we have for one option, if we have provided three checkboxes, then
Mhm.
we can take two checkboxes at a time while filling them.
Right. And each checkbox will have a different name, and it may each checkbox may return a true or false again.
So then again, we have to see if there are two true, then
Yes.
okay.
And mostly we'll use that in a if condition, if statements. If
And one more thing, while making the combo box,
Mhm.
so like if we have a list, we have drop down list, but except that if we want to add any new thing, can we add there?
Yeah, you can add by using this method. If you want to add a single atom,
No, like a customer who is filling the form, he has to select from the drop down list only, or he can add his own value too.
yeah, drop down list are there because a user must select from it.
There only, okay.
Yeah. Most 99% that is the case. In 1% there is a chance that they want to add a new atom to it.
Okay.
So this is about few things, and shall we stop and discuss about the project?
Yes. The only thing is like the option buttons, I'll try today at home. Like if we have, like normally how the option buttons are, the checkbox buttons are used in the forms.
Mhm.
If we have to give like three, four options and people uses two checkbox, then how it will be stored at the back end in our Excel table. Like these forms again will be related with a table, right?
Right,
Used in the Access. That whatever we are filling, it will be stored in a table.
right. Each checkbox will be attached to a uh, either to a one field or three different fields. In case of one field, if it is attached to one field, then there will be a condition like if this three are true, then this is the value. If this two are true, then this is the value. If one is true, then this is the value. There will be a mapping for that.
Okay.
But usually one checkbox is attached to one field, but uh, option group is attached only to one field. And what usually we do is we take option buttons value into the text box. let us see here that example. Male, female. We'll give name to this. We did not change the name. Okay. If option button 1 dot value is equal to true, then txt test dot value is equal to male. Else if option button 2 dot value is equal to true, then text box dot value should become female. Else nothing is selected. In that case, please select gender. And every if statement should end with end if. Okay. Let us see this. Now nothing is selected. No? Saying condition is working. Let me select this one. If you select this one, this is how it works with the option button.
Yeah, so we can place these values in spite of this text box directly into the table. That in the
Right.
table there is a column and it's getting saved over there.
Right. Any other question? Tomorrow we'll see how to add and edit data in Excel. In Excel, we don't have to create a connection table. We have to save the data on the worksheet. Of course, even we can save it, save the data to MS Access by creating a connection, the same way we did in MS Access. But in Excel, when we have a Excel form, then we'll be saving the data mostly to the Excel sheet. So tomorrow we'll see that. You want to see it today because Nahid and Nashid both are not there, so I don't
Yeah, then we'll see
think.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Uh, so we'll stop the class here, and you guys have any questions on this Excel?
Not right now.
And anybody having any questions with the MS Access project?
I just started making the form yesterday, and when I put the coding for the insert button, it was showing it's read only. So I don't know how it became read only. I mean, I didn't research on it how to remove it from read only, but yeah, I just got stuck there yesterday.
But control is read only?
Yes, like when I put the insert option and I was trying to insert a record into it, So the error it was showing is this is only a read-only file.
So that means you're using uh, uh, a record lock. We,
No, no record.
you may be using this read-only record.
I haven't used this, but I'll again try it. If it's still it be a problem, I'll email you.
Okay. And anybody having Radhika, do you have any questions? Husna?
Not yet. Maybe further down I should be getting.
So how much you guys have coded the form? It's almost complete, or it is in the middle or in the beginning? No answer means in the beginning.
Yeah, for me it's in the beginning. The
For
first
me, it's
command.
almost in between middle and.
Mhm. Okay,
The
then
error which is showing to me is cannot update database or object is read only.
share the screen. Uh, I'll make you presenter. Nidhi, right?
Yes.
So now you are the presenter. You can share screen. Okay.
See this one.
Update database or object is read only. Go to debug. Design looks good. Uh, stop. Uh, stop the execution.
From here.
No, next to it.
This one.
Yeah. And remove Dynaset.
Here.
hmm Remove comma and Dynaset both.
Just a second. Remove Dynaset. I'm not getting where it's removed Dynaset.
Yeah, remove DB open Dynaset completely. Delete that. Okay. Now try. Not update database or object is read only. Go to the code once again. Let me check that. DBS database record set DB is equal to current DB. Set rec is equal to DB dot open record set. Okay. Then after the query, add a comma back. I don't think issue is here.
Here or after this?
Yeah, after. Oh, okay. Add that DB open Dynaset. Found the issue.
Mhm.
You're trying to update a query. You are not using a table. QRY timeline is a query.
Okay. Okay, so I should mention the table name.
Right. Go to Visual Basic. Now execute. Debug. Some items are not as per the.
Okay, yeah, I'll check them.
Uh,
So like the table which is there, all the columns are in the what we say number forms.
right. And we need
And
to
when
pass the numbers.
so when if we'll put values in the form, will it take the values?
No.
Then how will we attach the form with the
Go to the form. We are using.
like the table which I have, the master table, it has all the values in numbers.
Yeah.
This one.
All right. Go back to form. While adding the values to the combo box, drop down.
Okay, I should put the IDs also in front of them.
Right. Otherwise, what you have to do is instead of taking the list box combo box value directly here, just go to the code
To the design view or the coding?
coding
For these?
for the add record.
Okay.
Here projects dot value. Projects is the combo box name.
Yes.
So what you can do is after projects add a full stop, columns of
Column.
COLUMN bracket open. It should be 1 or 0. Let us see. Type 1 and close the bracket. Dot value. Now put a breakpoint on the first line which we change the code.
This one.
Yeah. Now execute the code.
What is it showing?
No. You have to execute from the form, right? You need to open the form view. Okay. Method. Uh, remove the S. Try again. Okay. Next tab. Okay. Now take the mouse to the column 1. See, right side.
Where? Okay.
Until you see the value. It is not showing the value.
No.
Put on the projects. Yeah. No.
Item not found in this
No,
collection.
no. We did not assign yet. So try the mouse on the projects. It's not showing.
No.
No, on the right side. On the right side only.
No, it's not showing.
Okay, do one thing. Then before this line, add a line message box. space, then projects dot column of one dot value, open bracket, one, okay, dot value. Then take the yellow thing onto the message box line,
Which one?
the yellow highlighted arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the arrow, yellow color arrow on the left side,
Mm-hmm.
and hold it with the mouse left key and take it up. Yeah, up, go up. No, you lost it. No, again. Right. Now press on the green small button, run button.
Object required.
So are you sure projects is the name? Yeah, that's why column came.
I guess we have to check the drop down what we have taken the values.
Go to the design view. Go to the design view. We'll see there. Click on the okay. No, data. Click on data tab on the properties and increase the width of this property window. Select.
Yeah, this one I created the query to get the from the
You're not
projects.
getting the IDs here. You're not getting the IDs. You're getting only project names from the table.
Yes, I'm not getting the IDs.
So you need the IDs also. Put the comma here.
So, like we'll have to create one more, right?
Mhm. Okay.
Oh shit. Sorry about that. Okay, I got it. I'll do it now. Not a problem.
In case if it doesn't come, just send the file.
Yes,
You can look on the Google also how to get that.
yes. So the coding which you were making me write right now, we don't need to write that. Just let me see. I think I might have saved everything.
No. We have to get the values from a column one, not from the column two.
So now I think.
Yes.
Yeah, so right now, like it will show the IDs too.
No need to. Just select that. Go right side of the properties. Go to the properties format tab, first tab, and you see that column count is 1. Make it 2,
Okay.
and in the column widths write uh, 1 comma 1, then semicolon.
1 semicolon 1.
1, no, comma, semicolon. Now try executing.
Okay.
1 minute. Hello. Okay, carry on. No, execute the form and see. if it is showing project ID as well.
Yeah, it's showing.
No, it's not showing.
Yeah, it's showing. Here are the project IDs too, 101234.
Okay. So what about the code? Is it identifying now columns?
No, still showing the same thing. Should I first try changing all the combo box like this and then try?
No, no. Even for the first one, it should show the
It should
value.
add.
Yeah. Let me see. Go to the code. Let me see that.
Okay, I think that things have not been saved which we added.
Oh, okay. So make that change.
What was that? I forgot.
It's a name of the combo box
Projects.
dot columns column. No, no, not S. Column open bracket. In this case, 2 is your value. You want a project ID, and project ID is in the second place in your case. Dot value. But you want to see that in the message box, right? So add message box in the beginning. Go to the left and take this second line up. No,
And here also we have to change?
no, we'll see that later. But after message box, there is something. Remove that.
The space?
Yep, I think that is double quotes are open. Remove that. After
No.
immediately after message box, there is some value. Something you typed. I can't see properly. This double quotes. I think.
No,
Remove.
no, no, nothing is there.
No, no. It doesn't work like that.
I
Message.
mean,
We want
yeah.
a dynamic value. No, why you're removing that? No, you don't need that. Space,
Okay.
then projects dot column of one dot value.
Okay, I just put equal to.
Yeah. We, it doesn't work, right? We don't assign to the message box, right?
And here also I have to change?
Yeah, before that, just check it out, right? Put a breakpoint on first rec. No, no, here, in the third line after that, go down. Yeah. Okay, now execute. Debug. Yeah. Here, table name is not there. That's why.
Okay. What has happened?
Yeah. Have you saved it? Now go to the form and execute that form in design view. Okay, debug. It's not identifying. Are you sure projects is the combo box name?
Yes. Charges in a laptop. Mhm. Okay, here it's project ID.
No, no. We are not talking about that. Go to the form design
Mhm.
and click on the projects list box, and name is projects. Name is correct. Okay, no problem. Send that file. I'll update it. I'll send you. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Anyone having any other question? Uh,
Three people.
so we'll wind up the class, and tomorrow we'll again join at 8:30 p.m.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. Have a good weekend. Bye.